And this one just came out, I believe, February 14th, so Valentine's Day, and is called Online Obsession. Believe I saw it on Twitter first. I believe they were saying that you meet this person online and then you can meet them in person. So, let's see how that goes. There are warnings to this. It is one of those ones that I like to play, so warning of spooky elements and such like that. Ow. The painfully familiar buzz of phone notifications firmly pulls you out of the sweet, warm limbo of sleep. The buzzing sounds slash at your mind like blades, tearing the foggy remnants of your dreams apart. Struggling to open your eyes, you automatically roll over, feeling for the culprit of your unwilling awakening. Friday, December 12th. Oh, that's actually today. Little off on time, but actually the day. That's surprising. Addie. They've just released an AdMom. Without realizing, your hand suddenly loses all will to comply and you drift to sleep once again. Apparently, the message from Addie and my mom is not that important. I'm not going back to sleep, am I? Quickly opening your eyes, you simultaneously grab your phone, now completely awakened by the little piece of shit. Oh, Addie sent you something. Oh, I gotta unlock it first. Good winter morning to you, Snowflake. They've just released an official Star Blitz quiz. And of course, I got strawberry paws. Hee hee. Star Blitz. Welcome to the official Star Blitz quiz. Heya, name is Kaboom. Let's see what Star Blitz character you're most like in this quick quiz. Who knows? Maybe you'll even get me. Teehee. Answer these simple questions and claim an in-game reward. A chair. There will be a few questions about your appearance and personality. Answer honestly. Don't worry, no data is stored online. Okay. Tell me your name. My name is Stracha. Or at least that's what I'm gonna go by. All of the above, but for right now, we'll go with she, her. Pale. Pale as can be. Fluffy. Closer to this. I'm the first to approach someone. I thoroughly choose my friends, or I wait. Yeah, I wait. I'm afraid of people, so like, generally, I'm not going to be the first person to approach. Oh, there's a question here. I missed the question. I didn't see there was a question over here till just now. I really wish I would have noticed that beforehand. What would you do if your crush confessed to you? Depends. How long have I been crushing on them? How do I know them? Probably my first instinct is to be like, is this a joke? Like, are you pranking me right now? What kind of party would you throw? None! Ooh, tabletop game night. That's always fun. I used to play D&D with a group of friends, like, well, they weren't my friends, they were my ex's friends, but still. Played D&D, that was always fun. I would love to do a tabletop game night with a bunch of people. Whether it was D&D or just like, you know, categories or whatever. What superpower would you choose? Time travel. Ooh, but reading minds. I'm going traveling in time. What is the one thing you'd take to a deserted island? A boat? I feel like, okay, but how deserted is the island? Time traveling is complicated, but I guess it depends on which theory you, like, is it a multiverse theory, or, like, if you do something, you ruin the timeline forever? And I feel like reading minds, like, if you had that power, I feel like you'd be, like, get used to it. Like, you'd be able to, like, listen in when you want. Kind of like when you're standing in a room full of people, like, sometimes you can just kind of zone out and not hear anything, or you can, like, listen in to certain conversations. I feel like mind reading would be the same as you got older. I feel like as a kid, it'd be terrible. Like, if you were born with powers and you were born with mind reading, ugh, miserable. I want to take a boat, but I don't want to be by myself. And it depends on how deserted the island is. Deserted as in, like, there's no people, or deserted island, like, cartoon style, where there's one tree and, like, a 5 square plot of land. Because, like, if I had a friend with me, we could potentially build a boat. A friend is extra food. Oh, God. Donner party of one. Donner party of one. Who am I? Oh, error 503. Service unavailable. Sorry, service is unavailable right now. Gee, thanks. Now I don't know who I am. I'll never know. Check settings for the list of controls. The page isn't responding anymore. Did I just get super unlucky? Oh, did I kind of make my character as it asked those questions? Because look at it, because now she's like got the pale skin, she's got the red hair. That's neat. That's a neat way to do that rather than just like... The server is overloaded. Where? Oh, that's me. What? I guess Starblitz had more diehard fans than I thought. Wouldn't we also count as diehard fans? You? Definitely. Me? Not a chance. Say that to your top 200 players ranking. It's 300. A star bitch. Look, it's a strawberry. That's so cute. It's a strawberry. It's a strawberry and a paw. That's adorable. $213 to be exact. When did you become so obsessed with numbers? Well, I gotta put my comp sci degree to use once in a while, right? Hee hee. Fair enough. Huh? Comp sci? Speaking of numbers, have you seen the time? It's already 12 p.m. Ugh, it's already this late? This Christmas break has really messed up my schedule. Huh. Not that I had one to begin with. Earth to Strata. Too tired to respond? Go brush your teeth, you sleepyhead. Ugh. Wait, husband? I thought Addie was a girl. I'm misreading Addie. I'm so sorry, Addie. But, what are you, my mom? I'll brush them when I want, bruh. Bruh. Then don't even come near me with your morning breath. Ew. Fear my horrible morning breath. I wish you could have heard the sound I just made. I hope it was a laugh, because this was supposed to make you laugh. It was. Score. Oh God, go brush your teeth already. Don't want to hear my bad jokes anymore? Not when your teeth are unbrushed. Fine. Struggling to lift yourself up, you slowly get on your feet and, swaying from side to side, make a beeline to the bathroom. Strawberry paws, cat girl with sweet moves, Star Blitz. Hi, Kay. I'm hydrating with nothing but water because I'm hoping it'll help my headache. Why? I'm drinking water. Why am I being punished for drinking water? That thing that everybody tells me I should drink, and then I get slapped for drinking it. Maybe just for that. Maybe I'll go get a soda. I actually won't, though, because my head hurts, and I don't want to test that. I didn't even drink any coffee or anything this morning. Oh, you just like the cat slap? That's fair. It's funny. Hi! Finally done with your morning routine, you come out of the bathroom. Huh? A loud metallic sound catches you off guard, making you spin on your heels to look for the source. The culprit is the letterbox on your door, a couple of envelopes unceremoniously shoved into it. At the same time, your phone buzzes in the pocket of your shorts and you, almost dropping it on the way, take it out. Dude, I drop my phone all the time. I have one of those like hefty cases. I actually have a Casetify case and I love it. I at first didn't think it's a cute character. Wah! You stay quiet for a minute or two before the clank of the hallway door notifies you the mailman leaves. You slowly open the front door, first sticking your curly head out to make sure to... We gonna start this already today where I can't speak? Awesome. Awesome. I'll be doing a lot of reading. I can't speak already. Make sure that no one is going to judge your morning look. After confirming that is, indeed, empty, you quickly grab the package along with the envelopes and impatiently jump back inside. With rising excitement, you turn the package around to see the label. The name on the box confirms the best of your expectations, Addison Moore. You glance at the phone in your pocket and smile. Pawberry 608. Okay, so it is a guy. His actual name is Addisorn, or how you like to call him, Addie, has been your online friend for the past 8 months. Okay, so Addie is a guy. Got it. Thought Addie was a girl, was going purely off of the emoji, or like the little icon. Got it. Always there to listen, goof around, or even just chill and play video games. He quickly has become your best friend, though you've never actually seen each other. You've met him on Starblitz, a new online shooter game, and have quickly grown admiration for him because, well, he made Strawberry Paws and he's quite good at playing her. You scratch your cheek and glance at the merchandise scattered around the room, trying your hardest not to cringe at your overbearing obsession with an anime girl. I feel you. I feel you. But at this moment, you're nothing but infinitely grateful for it. You've met such a good guy only thanks to it, after all. You never would have thought that you could connect with someone whose face you've never even seen this well, but Addisorn made it so easy. I wouldn't know what that's like. What is that like to really enjoy someone's company when you've never actually seen their real face, only like an avatar of them? Wouldn't know. Lately, though, it seems like your friend has been acting somewhat weird. Well, you say weird, but you can't deny that you were enjoying his recent behavior quite a bit. Really feels like Addisorn has been hinting at something more than a friendship, and though hesitant because it's just an online relationship, you couldn't help but somewhat reciprocate his feelings. There's nothing wrong with purely online relationships. They're called long distance until you meet in person. It started with occasional pet names like Doll or Snowflake you didn't think much of, and that, in turn, progressively developed into bolder compliments and remarks that could be considered borderline flirting more often than not. It's true. There's nothing wrong with online relationships. You get to know the person before you ever get to see them, so you get to make your judgment based on, their personality, not so much their looks. And what's so bad with that? Nothing. That is exactly how I had two previous relationships. Met online, chatted, made friends, and then eventually met in person. You feel your face burning up just from thinking about it, involuntarily letting your fantasies get the best of you. You squeeze your eyes and lightly shake your head, trying to shake off pestering thoughts along with it. You put the package on the floor for now and turn your attention to the crumpled envelopes. One of them is an electricity bill you, not sparing it even a bit of your time, disinterestedly tossed to the side. Who gets. I was about to say, who gets electricity bills in the mail anymore? And then I was like, oh, I do. I pay it online and I look at it online. I never look at the bill. I always just go online to pay. The other one, though, is just a white envelope with your name and address printed on it, and not a sign of the sender's information on any of the sides. Unsurprised, you quickly rip it open and take out a single paper carefully folded into it. The mayo in your fridge will expire tomorrow. Huh? You immediately walk over to the fridge in your small studio apartment and confirm that, indeed, Your 2 months old half-used mayo would with absolute certainty cause you diarrhea one day had you not been notified by the ominous note. You give the 8-word letter in your hand another look. This is not the first time you receive one of those, and it's definitely not the first time it's saved your clueless self. These envelopes started appearing around 3 months ago, and while at first you were terrified of getting a stalker, with time you started treating them more like your personal guardian angel. That seems mildly dangerous, but alright. This person has most definitely gained access to your apartment, your social media accounts, hell, even your bank and government service accounts were not so secure anymore. Relentlessly changing passwords and locks didn't discourage them in the slightest. You even went to the police with the first couple of letters, but they just brushed you off since they just said stalker. Didn't really do anything besides sending a couple of harmless notes. However, as the time went on, you've realized that nothing was ever stolen or broken, and you could not find any cliché hidden cameras or missing items. All you ever got were these neat envelopes, usually containing a paper with 1 or 2 sentences printed on it. I don't think so. I think she just legitimately has a stalker. But I guess we'll find out. The anti-malware you're using is just another malware. That's me to my dad all the time. I go over to fix his computer and he's got like 15 different ad blockers and stuff that aren't actually ad blockers. He'll tell me, he'll be like, I just got an email from Amazon that says that I owe like $600 for something. I was like, you don't have an Amazon account, Dad. That tech company is scamming you. You forgot to pay the water bill. You left your notebook at the university. Okay, so this is somebody nearby us. And these are just a few of these notes that helped you more than you'd like to admit. Was it someone at your university? A nosy neighbor? A white knight? Honestly, you stopped questioning it months ago. They never did anything to cause you any harm. Maybe the world just has some kind strangers who enjoy playing guardian angel. You carefully put the note into the box near your desk, stacking it on top of countless other notes you've been collecting since the first time you've received one. Sighing, you turn your attention back to the package patiently awaiting for you on the floor. Almost with a skip in your step, you return to pick it up and, as if you were a child on Christmas morning, immediately start trying to rip apart the sturdy box with your bare hands. Naturally, with no luck. After hastily fetching a pair of scissors from the kitchen, you finally get to the contents of the package. Okay, if it's only got one piece of tape, having worked retail, I'll tell you what, I could have got in that box. You just push in these sides here until there's a gap where the tape is. You put your finger under there, pull the tape off, and done. I had to unpack a lot of boxes where I worked. Hope you enjoy it, Snowflake. What is it? Oh my god, I actually get to unpackage it. Wait, I don't want to lose that. It's a Strawberry Paws kitty thing plushie. Was that her name, Strawberry Paws, I think? No way, he didn't. Addie! Sup? I got your package. Key smash. Absolutely key smash. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, someone is excited. It was worth learning how to sew for this. He made it? You've made it yourself? Addie, I'm dying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's such a wonderful gift. I'll take the bestest care of it. You're welcome. Merry early Christmas, doll. I think I deserve some proof, though. Unlike the usual, you don't even think of arguing and quickly navigate the camera app on your phone. Honestly, with a gift like this, you might as well do something as simple as take a picture for him. Does he know what I look like? Almost tripping on the doorframe, you swiftly make your way to the bathroom and imprudently snap a picture of yourself in the only mirror you have in the whole apartment. Okay, so he knows what we look like. Here. Oh, that's cute, because it actually does kind of look like my character a little bit that we made at the beginning. That's clever. I like it. Cute. Why not the full face, though? Well, you've never shown me your face, and I already have, so I think it's only fair. Fine, I'll take it. Is that the length you're willing to go on to not show me your face? I'll take that as a yes. I hope my package for you comes soon too. I sent it to your new address, but last time I checked, it was stuck at the post office. How very typical of them. Hi, Malice! How are you? How do? How do? Hi. Prepare to witness the horror of Strach's mind and its atrocious creations. That's exactly what I say every single time I start a craft project. Can't wait. Anyway, I'm gonna go hop on Starblitz, waiting for you. Putting your phone back into your pocket, you walk out of the bathroom, admiring the plush in your hands. I will say, if this man just learned to sew for this, that is extremely... Making plushies is not easy. As someone who has been sewing for like the last 20 plus years, sewing is not easy, especially when you first start. And even still, like, certain things you have to do. Like, I'm the worst at slippery fabric and working fabric in. It's just my kryptonite, man. It could be a spy camera. I don't think he needs a spy camera, though. Or whoever this stalker is. That's clearly not our best friend that we met online. Why would they need one if they already know that the mayonnaise in my house is going to expire without this thing? Now that you look closely, it does seem a bit rough around the edges. There are a few details missing and it definitely looks handmade. Without thinking, you squeeze it in a gentle hug and smile to yourself. The fact that he has made it himself just makes it 10 times better. For real. Still, with a smile on your face, you walk over to your desk and carefully put the plush next to your computer screen. A perfect place for a perfect gift. Starblitz posters you put up on the walls of your apartment. Of course, most of them are Strawberry Paws, your favorite character. You haven't noticed just how quickly your apartment has turned from an empty gray studio into a pink playground, but honestly, you prefer it this way. The only proper shelf you have in your apartment. The top spot is occupied by your prized possession, a limited edition Strawberry Paws figurine. It was released when Starblitz just came out. Unfortunately, you weren't even aware of the game's existence at that time. So, naturally, you had to hunt for it on secondhand websites. Costs quite a fortune, but you have no regrets. No regrets! Your bed. Used to be just an old white boring bed when you first moved in. Since then, you tried matching the bed sheets with the primary colors of Starblitz. Man, this girl is obsessed. And you'd say you're pretty proud of yourself for how it turned out. Do you really want to turn on your computer now? Yeah, I guess so. You plop into the chair and move the mouse around, trying to wake your PC up. Poor thing has not been shut down a single time during the past 4 days of your Christmas break. I totally don't do that. I don't leave my computer on. What? I don't just let it go into rest mode and then walk away from it. Never. Absolutely never. And, well, you won't grace its such luxury for the next few days either. At least not before you go to your family's place to celebrate the holiday together. Finally, the screen lazily lights up. Nenemto? Me, LOL PNG. Aww. Puffs. Oh, profile pictures. Welcome to Berry Cloud. We're very happy to see you. Wow, how far back can I go? Disappearing messages are on the 18th of December. Addie, are you done yet? Addie, come sooner, please. Nemo is torturing me in a quick match. Just came home. Yippee! Welcome home, Addie. Do you want bath, dinner, or Starblitz? Here I was hoping you'd say me. Hell no, I reached my margin of cringe just by typing that sentence out. What a loss. Come log into SB before Nino spams me with invites again. Haha, let me undress first. Hello, why aren't you responding to Tiny Talk messages? My phone died. Charging now, though. Why do you always forget to charge? Sorry, get so absorbed in talking to you that I completely forget. Smooth. Just stating facts. Sure, Mr. Rizzler. Anyways, I'm still so upset about them announcing Zephyr's nerf. It's literally the only character I can play properly. Literally. Enjoy lurking, did Bob-O-Matic. Really shows they're in favor of Cinderella mains. For real. Wish I could play Strawberry Paws. Wait till I text you on Tiny Talk if your phone is charged. Talk to you. Talk to you tomorrow. Talk. I don't know. Something. Who's that? Pneumonia. Him again? Oh, wait. Okay. Jeremy told me that if I don't join his club, the snails will eat my insides. Do you think I could report this to Barry Cloud as death threats? Oh, God, you too? Don't tell me I'm not the only one. I think he's been annoying everyone in our class. Oh, Lord. Just wait until he gets his slimy hands on another class's. Aha, get it? Slimy? Anyway, come play Starblitz with me since you're not playing with your husband to be. One match, Nemo. Hiya, hi, hey, hello, hi, hiya, hello. I see you online on Starblitz. Invite me. No can do. I'm playing with Addy. Him again? You said the same thing yesterday. Are you just going to spend the whole holiday playing with him again, or what? And forget your best friend? My college friend? This is slander. Nemo, are you going to submit it or not? You promised to submit it today. I'm waiting. Nemo, I can see you online, you know. Everyone has already done their part. Are you playing that game again? I see your status. Did you know that some snails consume meat? They can eat everything from skin to bone. Stop sending me snail facts, Jeremy. I'm not joining your gastropod club. You will change your mind once you see these little guys in real life. We're about to bring some giant African land snails from Portugal. Wait until you see those. Maybe you can even join us. I'm not about to go to jail for smuggling mollusks from Europe, Jeremy. No one is going to jail, lol. They can't stop us. Okay. Burb. Snail. Bottom text. I like Jeremy. He's fun. Blueberry paws. I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. This meme died months ago. Stop spamming me. I'm in your walls. Okay. Blah, blah. Macaroni and cheese. I don't want to do this. Go to report. Oh, it's actually almost the same time now. What's in my recycle bin? Nothing. Alright, Starblitz. Let's play our game. Let's go gambling. So we know Strawberry Paws. We don't know any of these other characters. Wait, we heard this one's name and I've already forgotten it. I'm so sorry, other character. Am I going to play a game inside another game? Like Gameception? Strawberry Paws, Catgirl with sweet moves. Zephyr, Serenity, Angelic Crusader. Cinderella, maid aiming for perfection. Kaboom, a firebrand of laughter. Okay, well now we know their names. Watch me forget them again. Loading lobby. Meet the new character in the upcoming 5th season. Where's Addisorn? Pawberry608 wants to join. Do you want to accept? I'm guessing that's Addisorn. Hi. Sorries. Took a while to connect. For a sec, I thought of playing with Nemo if you didn't join. How could you? How could you betray me so easily? Teehee. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I moved my PC and last stuff to the new place yesterday. Wait, seriously? Does that mean you've now completely moved? And you're in your new apartment now? Yep. Recently, Addisorn decided to move to a bigger city, which was, coincidentally, the same city you lived in. Oh, is it now? You couldn't be more excited, as if it meant you could now not only be friends online, but in real life too. In the past few days, he was making the last arrangements to terminate his previous contract and have a moving company transport his stuff. But now he's right here, in your city, in person. Why didn't you tell me? Surprise! Wait. Addy, we need to meet. Before I go see my family for Christmas. So suddenly. I don't know. Addy, come on, this is such a good chance. I'm just not that fun in real life. Like, at all. Then prove it to me. Do I take it as flirting? Mayhaps. Sigh. I'm invested. Sorry. It is just a demo. I will give you that. It is just the demo so far. Fine. Don't take it wrong. I want to see you. I really, really do. I'm just not sure you want to see in real life me. Bro, it's fine. I really do, and you know it better than anyone else. Can't argue with that. I guess drilling your brain with my constant rambling worked, huh? It did. That's what I thought. I'm gonna go to my family's place in 2 days, so should we meet tomorrow? Damn, that's so soon. Better now than never. And I know if I don't convince you now, it'll be impossible later. I have nothing to say in my defense. Do you want to discuss details after we finish playing then? Because if we keep talking, the rank is going to be over. And I really want to make it to top 900 before the break is over. Dang, this is really happening, huh? Well, drumroll, everyone. Sigh. All right. Yippee! It's decided then. No takesies backsies. You know that I'm a man of my word. Yeah, sure. I'll start matching then, Mr. Man of his word. I'm level 37, rank 941. Pfft. Okay, boss, I'm ready. I want to meet the new character in the upcoming 5th season. Start matching? Yeah, sure. December 20th. December 21st. It's the day we meet Adisorn. The biting chill of the air forces you to zip up your jacket as you step out of the bus. It took only a few stops to get to the center, as the studio you live in is not that far. You were lucky enough to snatch an apartment that was in close proximity of your university. You look up at the all-consuming darkness in the sky, gentle snow nonchalantly falling from above. You and Addie agreed to meet at a local diner, and since he still had to finish some business earlier in the day, you chose evening as the time. Thanks to the approaching middle of winter, it's not even that late, but the sky is already pitch black, making the falling snow resemble falling stars. You look around the street, trying to plan your route to the diner, while simultaneously avoiding the reckless traffic and huge snowdrifts piled up on the sidewalks. If only they took better care of plowing in Minnesota. So we live in Minnesota. Minnesota! You sigh and shake your head in defeat before turning your attention to the people filling the streets. The center is always lively, but it feels even busier today as people flood the stores in search of socks, gift cards, and useless trinkets in preparation for Christmas. All of the things that will inevitably end up forgotten somewhere in a dark closet. Truth. You finally manage to outline the way in your mind and, without standing around in the cold any further, hastily walk to the diner, radiating warm yellow light in the distance. You look at people passing by, struggling to not seem nosy while trying to find the familiar figure. You've never seen Addie's face, but he's shown you a picture of himself with the head blurred out before. Though he tried to hide most of his features, the one thing you could tell for sure is that your friend possessed short hair dyed red, which alone should make him stand out from the crowd. This fact is proving to be somewhat useless now, though, as your surroundings are practically drowning in quickly passing red colors. Newly bought Christmas gifts, crimson winter coats, flashing taillights of cars are all turning your view into a blurred kaleidoscope of red. You rapidly blink to steady your focus before a smudge of something dark catches your attention. Like a drop of fresh blood, the darker color stands out from the mix of vivid red shapes. You step closer to look at it before your breath hitches. Is it Addie? Ooh, aye, sir. The first thing you'd involuntarily notice is the sheer amount of scars covering the man's face. A couple of fresh band-aids sloppily sticked in some places to evidently try and hide some of them, all to no avail. A thin line of smoke coming from a cigarette in his scarred mouth wavers in the cold evening wind, bringing your attention to the countless piercings on the man's ears. Oh yeah, I noticed those. The only thing that could probably compete with his scars in the amount. He stands out like a sore thumb amidst the cheery Christmas scenery of the city center. One part of your brain can't comprehend the man's existence. Tells you that his presence is wrong, like he's not supposed to be here. You can feel a lump rise in your throat as his dark eyes flicker to look at you. Having been caught, a sense of shame burns through your chest, but you can't look away. His eyes glint in the light coming from the diner as he slowly looks you over. His eyes stop at your own, and just for a split second, you lock gazes. You can't quite articulate the feeling the stranger's gaze creates in you. In a way, it makes you uncomfortable, feel almost small and insignificant, and all you want is to get away from this counter as fast as possible. On the other hand, though, it's almost hypnotic and somehow makes you just want to stand here and consume each other purely with eyes and nothing else. You slightly squeeze your hands, trying to get back to reality. Wait, red hair? Adisorn? Oh, you finally recognize me? Took you a minute. Well, of course, I've never seen your face before. In fact, I'd say I was at a marginal disadvantage here. You cross your arms and pretentiously pout as best as your limited acting skills allow you to. Should have shown me pictures of you when I asked. Stumped, Adisorn emptily blinks for a moment, before letting out a distant chuckle. You're not wrong, though I suppose you won't need it now. The man in front of you makes almost a comical gesture, spreading his arms out to the sides. Any first impressions on something you've wanted to see for so long? It's nice to finally know it. I don't know if I want to say something along the lines of like such a pretty face because he knows he's got scars, and I think probably that's why he was like a little worried to show off his face. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm being a jerk and be like, "Oh, pretty face," and he takes it like the wrong way. I find him attractive, but it's nice to finally know what you look like. It's nice to finally know what the mysterious Adisorn looks like. Are you disappointed? Is it better than those faceless dream tubers for face reveals? What could you be talking about? What's a dream tuber? That seems silly. Smiling to yourself, you playfully roll your eyes. Your worries start to fade away. After all, it really is your good old Adisorn. You're lucky that I don't spend my time on Tweedle. Your friend just shakes his head with a smile. Adisorn then turns towards the diner and looks it up and down as he takes a long drag of his cigarette. It looks nice, and it looks even nicer inside. Well, you ready to head in then? You bet I am. After extinguishing his cigarette and throwing it into the nearest trash can, he opens the front door of the diner and holds it for you. You give him a grateful nod and step into the building. The bright establishment welcomes you with pleasant warmth and appetizing smells coming from the within. Sighing, you can feel blood slowly flowing to your cheeks as the contrast between the cold outside and the warm inside kicks in. The evening atmosphere in the diner is delightful. Surprisingly, compared to the busy street, it's not at all that crowded inside. The soft pop music playing in the background blends with the quiet chattering of the few people inside, adding to the pleasant ambiance. You instinctively smile, happy to see your favorite diner stay lively even in the evening. It was your idea to come here. It's the place you always go to with your friends, or sometimes even alone if you're in need of a warm meal that will generously satiate your hunger and won't simultaneously drain your wallet. If Adisorn needed to see just one thing in the city, it would with absolute certainty be this diner. You look around and happily note that your favorite seats near a window have not been taken. Hey, Adisorn, let's sit here. He nods and you both move to the window table. Don't have too much fun. An inept waitress hastily comes towards you with a couple of menus and, after plopping them down on the table, patiently straightens up a small notebook and pen in her hands. Adisorn quickly looks over the menu without much interest and then switches his gaze to you. Since you frequent this place, got any suggestions? You don't even remember telling him about you coming here often. You can't shut up at all when it comes to talking to him. Huh. But never mind that. With a rising feeling of the upper hand in the situation, you feel a need to impress him with your choice. You quickly glance over the menu. Ooh, I get to choose! Kids menu. Cheeseburger is always a pretty good go. But we could share a milkshake. We'll go with the cheeseburger. Playing it safe, you point at the burger section on the menu. Can't go wrong with this one. Cheeseburgers are a classic. This place in particular puts extra effort into making them, though. I've literally never seen so many ingredients and in such generous amounts in cheeseburgers anywhere else. Not to mention they aren't just dry sponges like at you-know-where. Adisorn chuckles at your excitement. Kind of a comfort dish, huh? Should we go with cheeseburgers then? Slightly embarrassed by your unoriginal choice, you timidly nod. You both order the same thing, and after hastily writing the order in her small notebook, the waitress scurries off. After following her to the kitchen door with his gaze, Adisorn then turns towards you. You look at him and shuffle in your seat, just now letting your nervousness settle in. You've never met people you talk to online in real life, and though you consider Adisorn your best friend on the internet, you can't help but be anxious around a person you're technically meeting for the first time. He notices you staring and raises his eyebrows. Checking me out, doll? Notice something yet? Flirt. Absolutely flirting with him. He is handsome. You're so handsome in real life. Didn't know you were so handsome in real life. If I knew, I'd do everything to get some pics from you way earlier. As if taken by surprise, Addison blankly blinks with his mouth half open before snapping out of it, corners of his mouth melting into a smile. You really missed an opportunity to use some cringy pickup lines here. Oh no, you're right. Let me redeem myself. You know what's on the dinner menu? Me and you. Hey, that's not half bad. Though still cringe as hell. You gotta know how to use your surroundings to woo someone. Oh, should I feel wooed by that? You get interrupted by the waitress who, you have to admit, a little clumsily, sets the dishes in front of you. Oh, hey, that was fast. They probably have some of the stuff prepared beforehand, the convenient part of having a small menu. Well, let's see how that small menu holds up. You both almost simultaneously dig into the food, and just as you expect from your favorite place, taste nothing short of delightful. But now you worry if Addison shares your opinion and, trying not to look too prying, nervously glance at him. After taking a bite, he briefly closes his eyes before the corners of his mouth spread into a smile and he reassuringly nods at you. That's actually really good. I know, right? And it's cheap, too. I see why you come here so often now. It would be simply criminal of me not to. Couldn't agree more. Thinking it's a good opportunity, you feel prompted to keep your conversation going. You talk about him. Specifically, I can't choose the question. I can't choose that one. I wonder if there's something I didn't pick right, and so I don't get that option. Make him say a pickup line in return. Hey, what about you? He raises his eyebrows at your question. What do you mean? Hit me up with your best, cringiest pickup line. Taken by surprise, Addison looks at you for a moment before letting out a hearty laugh. Oh no, I doubt anything could top off yours at this point. Come on, can't be worse than mine. Isn't that the point, to have the worst pickup line? I'm waiting, Addie. Fine, fine. Knock, knock. Ooh, who's there? When, where? When, where, who? Tonight, night, my house, you. That was horrendous. Told you. Did you really just say tonight, night? I don't know, did I? To your great relief, Addison seems to open up, and you, finally reassured that this meeting wasn't a mistake, are able to get chatty with your online, or, well, not so online anymore, friend. You get so deep into conversation you lose track of time. It really does feel like talking to your best friend that you've known for many years, someone who understands you just from half words. Addison glances at the time on his phone. Oh, it's already past 7:30. Wait, really? I didn't even notice how time went by. God, am I that entertainable? Don't get too full of yourself now, dope. Who even says dope anymore? Not the point. Shall we go soon then? Yep. Just let me take a photo of the food real quick before we finish. Addison, I keep wanting to call him Addison. Addison questioningly raises his eyebrows. Gotta have a picture for its grave, you know? Before it dies in my belly. Your friend's eyes melt into half moons as he chuckles out. How so very considerate of you. I know, I'm so benevolent. Now don't get scared, I got my flash on. You point your phone camera at the food and... You ask for a check, and Addison, without even asking you, promptly pays himself. Baffled, you start scolding him, but his stubbornness doesn't let any of it reach his ears. Finally, you step outside. The contrasting cold air envelopes your body, reminding you that it's the middle of winter. The fact that you almost managed to forget after being in the warmth of the diner for so long. You watch as your breath forms little clouds of steam that dissolve in the air just seconds later. Behind you, Addison lights up a cigarette and firmly leans against a diner wall, glancing in your direction. Suddenly, colorful flickering lights coming from across the street catch your attention. You turn around and give Addison a plotting smile. Say, Addie, you didn't really have time to explore the city all that much, did you? Not really. What are you getting at? A small smile still curling your lips, you timidly nod towards the crosswalk. Follow me. Adisorn eyebrows raise in confusion before he hesitantly throws his cigarette away and slowly starts following you. He just started that. We just left and he's just lit his cigarette. Once you make it across the street, the lights become brighter and you start hearing muffled music mixed with loud chatter and dozens of people. When you finally make it around the building standing in the way, you end up at the edge of a small square. Ooh, little farmer's market. Harbored by the surrounding apartment buildings, there lies a small, festive market, brightly illuminated by numerous Christmas lights. Small crowds of warmly dressed people unhurriedly stroll around, their happy laughter filling the square. As you look around, your eyes unwillingly wander from one corner to another, a myriad of goods set up at the stalls catching your attention one by one. Involuntarily smiling, you take a deep breath, taking in all the pleasant smells coming at you from every direction. There is a scent of hot chocolate complemented by hints of fresh citrus, sugary fragrance of warm pastry, and subtle smell of pine reigning in the air. The combination makes you feel warm. With the smile still playing on your lips, you steal a glance at Adisorn standing beside you. His scars almost seem to disappear as the warm light beams into his face, the glimmering of garlands reflecting in his dark eyes. Seemingly at a loss for words, Addy dumbfoundedly blinks at his surroundings before switching his gaze to you. It's very pretty. Wait until you see the summer market. Addison. Adisorn, I'm gonna get used to that. Adisorn lowers his eyelids as a smile spreads on his face. Are you going to show it to me then? Of course, no questions asked. Then I'm counting on you. You give him thumbs up in affirmation. They set up this small Christmas market every year here. Some stuff might be super overpriced, but there's some free things too. Let's check it out then. Not hesitating, you turn around and nod in the direction of the nearest line of stalls, wordlessly inviting Adisorn to join you. Before you can even properly make it to the first one, though, a middle-aged lady with a striped apron suddenly pops out of seemingly nowhere, her wrinkled face beaming. Cheerily exclaiming, "Welcome to the fair!" She quickly shoves something into both your and Adisorn's hand before hastily scurrying off to greet the newcomers behind you. You look down at your hands only to see a warm, steaming paper cup full of cocoa? Puzzled, you exchange glances with Addie before both of you burst into laughter, taken off guard by the sudden encounter. Still giggling to yourself, you start walking along the stalls, slowly drinking cocoa. That's maybe a bit too sweet for your taste, from the paper cup at the same time. As you do, you can't help but point at different items showcased on the tables, excitedly tugging Addie's sleeve to get his attention to show them to him as well. He somehow always finds something witty to say about every one of them, making you laugh each time. Suddenly, Adisorn stops in his tracks. Oh, hey, am I blind or is that game Starblitz themed? Huh? Where? He chuckles at your excitement as he points to the stall behind you. Almost tripping, you quickly turn around, rapidly scanning the stall with your eyes. Indeed, you see a pile of pink cards scattered around the table, the famous Starblitz logo printed on the back of each one of them. Oh my god, Addie, we have to play this one! The person in charge of the stall notices you and Adisorn and comes closer, nodding in the direction of the table. They explain that it's a promotional stall for Starblitz, and you can get a free keychain if you win. As you look over the prizes humbly placed at the edge of the table, a thought occurs to you. Addie has already paid for you at the diner, and his gift for you came in first, too. Why not win something for him? That's the least you could do to repay his stubborn self at this point. You eagerly nod at the offer, and the person in charge immediately starts assembling the cards. Oh, you're gonna play? Not just play, I'm gonna win. Adisorn's lip curl in a grin. Show him what you got, Snowflake. Please don't make me actually play a card game. I'm terrible at them. Oh no, you're gonna make me actually play. Oh, it's a memory game. Okay. Greetings, my name is Cinderella. Welcome to the memory game. Before playing, please go through this quick tutorial. I will be your guide and help you along. In this game, you will be given a certain amount of cards that you have to find a match for. To turn a card, simply click on it and then find its match. Once you do, both cards will disappear. To win a prize, you need to complete 3 rounds. Each time will be more difficult than the last. Make sure you don't run out of time, and good luck. Oh boy. Oh, wow. Ooh, that goes fast. Nice. Hey, we did it. Next round. Shoot. Ah! Crap. Ah, crap. No! Oh, I just saw that one too. Damn it! No! Oh. I need to win to get a prize for Addie! It seems like they're relatively close to each other sometimes. Hey, I did it! Addie lets out a laugh behind you. I knew you could do it. The vendor points at the keychains you can choose from. With your heart thumping and rising excitement from the thrill of winning, you lean over the table looking over your options. There's a cat one. It's so cute. A wolf one. Doesn't it kind of look like Adisorn? Oh, and Strawberry Paws. You think you already have that one from winning at a claw machine. Which one should you pick, though? See, he plays Strawberry Paws, but I don't know if he's obsessed with Strawberry Paws like I am. And this one supposedly looks like him, and who doesn't like a wolf? You quickly grab the wolf keychain and, not hesitating, stretch your hand with it towards Addison. Adisorn, damn it! He looks down at the keychain and then back at you in confusion. For you. You shake your head as he opens his mouth, seemingly ready to protest. It was free, and it's my prize, so I choose what to do with it. And I'm choosing to give it to you. Adisorn's eyes start from the keychain cradled in your hands to your face, his expression soaked in hesitation. Finally, he sighs in defeat and stretches his own hand to accept the gift. With a triumphant smile plastered on your face, you put the keychain into his hand, folding his fingers with your other hand, his skin feeling rough and warm against yours. Adisorn brings the keychain closer to his face and looks it over. Doesn't it kind of look like you? Surprised, he turns the keychain over in his hand, as if trying to find something you saw and he didn't. You think? Yep. He gives the wolf keychain one more look before switching his gaze to you, a smile now playing on his lips. I'll remember that you see me this way. You laugh at his response. Why does it sound so menacing? Adisorn carefully puts the keychain into his parka pocket before giving you another smile. This time, it's full of warmth. Thank you. I will treasure it. You return his smile. Of course, Addie. You continue walking around the market, each stall you pass leaving you with an overwhelming amount of free cookies and candy that, at some point, you have to shove into your pockets from being unable to eat all of it. Not to mention that Adisorn casually gives you all of his sweets, too. Suddenly, Addie's attention caught by something behind you. His smile transforms into a playful grin. I guess it's my turn to get stuff for you now, huh? What do you mean? He doesn't answer, instead slowly making his way to whatever it is behind you. Finally, you turn around. Turns out to be a small stall selling all kinds of merchandise, ranging from cheap Christmas ornaments to badly printed anime bags. It's mostly surrounded by kids looking through boxes with pins, stickers, and other trinkets. For a second, you feel an urge to join them, desperately wanting to multiply your Star Blitz pin collection, but quickly remember that now is not the place and time. Adisorn stops right next to the array of different hairbands and then turns to you with the same playful glint in his eyes, something you're already getting happily used to. Don't give me the cow ones, bro. Don't do it. Well, let me guess. You want me to wear one? Bingo. Then I'll also get one for you. Adisorn looks almost astonished as you say that. Huh? All fair and square, am I right? But you already got a keychain for me. Yeah, and you paid for dinner. Adisorn quirks an eyebrow, clearly not satisfied with this exchange. Okay, I have an idea. RPS. Reactor Protective System? Rock, paper, scissors, silly. I win, I pick a hairband for you. You win, you pick one for me. He breathes out, clearly defeated by your mischievous smile. All right, bring it on, doll. You and Adisorn step off to the side and align your right hands in preparation. Scissors. Ha ha! I win. Ha ha! I win again. Oh, dang it. He just did scissors. I'm going to do scissors this time. Oh, dang it. Come on. Don't let me down, paper. I'm doing paper again. Yes! Ha ha! I win. Literally what I just said. No way. Hey, no takesies backsies, remember? Wasn't it you who said all that stuff about being a man of his word yesterday? I was. Then you're obligated to do this. But, Adisorn, obligated. Adisorn shuts his eyes as he sighs in defeat. Okay, fine. But only for as long as we're here. Not a second more. Works for me. With readiness, you excitedly turn towards the stall, looking over the various options you can torture Addison with. You narrow down your choice to the 3 bands in front of you with a satisfied hum. What, I can't get the puppy ones? This would match his hair, although this looks like the wolf that we just... Part of me wants to match his hair, though. But we did say he looked like a wolf, so let's go with the wolf. Those are wolf ears and those are cat ears. So yeah, let's go with the wolf. He'll look even more like his keychain. You quickly pay for the hairband, trying your absolute best to hide your pick from Adisorn. When you come back, Adisorn has already managed to stuff himself in a corner, seemingly trying to avoid waves of people strolling through the market. Use the opportunity to whip out the hairband and quickly put it on Adisorn's head. Very cute. There we go. Adisorn raises his hands to carefully feel the hairband before his eyes widen. Wolf? Ding, ding, ding. 10 points to Adisorn. See, I told you look like a wolf. Fits you perfectly. Wait. You totally look like one of those Alpha Wolf wannabes on DreamTube. Oh, God. Who would pick, like, who would put animal ears on their character? Like... How weird would that be? Like, isn't that? I don't know. Hi, Merlin. I love that they're like mildly calling out VTubers. That's fun to me. Alpha Wolf wannabes on DreamTube. I do not. Oh, come on. Don't you just feel the urge to write a whole fanfiction about the power of your pheromones? How? Why would you do that? Like, who does that? Who writes Alpha, Beta, Omega fanfiction? Let's be real. And I mean, if you're gonna write it, like, who reads that? Like... So far, this game is about, this is Adisorn. We met him online. We've been friends with him for a while. And we finally met up in person. He's covered in scars, but we're not making a big deal out of it because he's very nice to us. We kind of flirt with each other. We've known each other online for months. And I have a stalker that totally isn't this guy, supposedly. But anyway, like, my character hasn't put the pieces together yet. But we have a stalker that somehow knows that mayo in my fridge is about to expire. So I'm thinking it's him. And if it's not him, I'm hoping he'll protect us. Because he looks like he could protect somebody. And they're making fun of DreamTubers and fanfiction. Which I'm all for. As a fan of both. No way. Can't you feel the desire to take half-naked photos with wolf filters and post them with cringy descriptions? No. I would not do this even if you gave me $10. That was, yeah. What about 20? Hmm. Don't tell me you're actually considering it. I will give you 20 bucks. You know what they say, $20 is $20. Heck yeah, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. You and Adisorn joke around for a bit more before continuing your stroll through the market. Can we pull 5-star wolves? You can't help but admit that he's much better at teasing you than you are at teasing him. Ooh, can that be the next Love and Deep Space cards? They've done cats. Now they need to do like wolves. You lose track of time, enjoying Addie's company a bit too much, and before you know it, you realize that the amount of people around you is significantly smaller compared to when you came here, and some vendors already start closing their stalls. When you stop near a trash can for Adisorn to smoke, you check your phone to see the time and, with rising disappointment, turn to him. It's already getting late. Should we wrap up for today? He pauses for a second to take a long drag of his cigarette, looking you up and down as he does. Yeah, I suppose. He gently takes off his hairband, but continues to casually hang on to it. Aw, I was hoping you'd keep it on for a bit longer. How much longer? Well, forever? No way. You shrug your shoulders as you chuckle. All of a sudden, the reality sets in. You really are standing in front of him. Though he is, or was, just your online friend, you've dreamt of this moment for literal months. You'll admit it, you were pretty worried about meeting him in person. But nothing would have been able to convince you that it would go this well. You shift from foot to foot, trying not to smile too widely. Today was really, really nice. I'm so happy we met, Adisorn. To be completely honest, I was really nervous before meeting you, but I'm glad you're still the same Addie I know. Adisorn breathes out with a smile and ruffles your hair with one hand. Well, I'm glad I didn't disappoint. Of course not, Addie. And we should definitely meet again once I come back from visiting my family. For sure. See you next time then? Of course. Preparing to leave, you zip up your jacket and give Adisorn one last smile. He returns it with one of his own. Oh, come on. You're not even going to kiss the guy's cheek. A smile full of already familiar warmth. I would have kissed his cheek. Walking away, you watch Addie over your shoulder as he waves you goodbye. His silhouette is slowly engulfed by the endless snowflakes that dance through the air, swirling around his ever-fading figure. Before Adisorn completely vanishes from sight, you teasingly stick your tongue out at him, then quickly turn to face the snow-covered sidewalk in front of you. With a skip in your step, you cheerily turn to walk the familiar route through the narrow back alley that you usually use as a shortcut to the bus stop. After glancing at your phone, you make sure that you still have plenty of time until the next bus arrives and unhurriedly slow down, enjoying the chilly winter evening. The back alley blocks out all the lights coming from the main street, which allows you to fully witness the subtle beauty of snow falling from the pitch-black sky. You slowly stop and face the above, trying to focus your eyes on each individual snowflake, but ultimately failing as they hurry to land and be part of the massive piles of snow on the ground. One of the larger ones lands on your face and immediately melts into a drop of water that then hastily rolls down your cheek, as if realizing it ended up in the wrong place. You smile to yourself, remembering how Adisorn loves to teasingly call you, despite all your protesting. Snowflake. Kitty! Huh? You look down, only to see a white cat expectantly look at you with its obscure wide eyes. Its Its fur surprisingly clean despite of the weather, only a few visible snowflakes sticking to the animal's white sides. What are you doing here, little guy? Did you get lost? The cat waves its tail from side to side, still intently looking at your face with an eerie sense of purpose. It's so cute, though. You feel a sudden urge to pet it. You want to pet it. I have no other option but to pet the cat. I don't... Okay. Don't scratch me, please. Okay. I don't want cat scratch fever. You reach down to gently pet the cat as it slowly stretches its head towards your hand and softly rubs itself against it. Maybe this cat really is lost? Its fur is in fairly good state, not to mention that it doesn't look underfed. I'm looking at that word like underfed? What is underfed? Underfed, either. Maybe you should take it home and see if you can find its owners. What do you think, little one? Would you mind staying with me for a bit? You give the cat a soft smile. There's someone I know who would definitely like to meet you. Whoa, shit. Oh, fuck! Did the cat just scratch me or did I get hit from behind? I cherish tenderly the promise of my love. Deep down inside my tangled, rotting veins, my bones start breathing every time you laugh. Those eyes of yours wake up my tired remains that densely cover my pulsating, bruised skin. An ache each time I hear your fragile voice. My head gets full of things that I don't mean. I really wish I had at least one choice. I don't know. I don't know if the cat scratched me or if I got smacked. You kidding me? That's the end of the demo? That's how you're gonna end it? No, absolutely not. Why? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, man. Come on. This is what I get for playing demos, man. Oh. All right. Well, there's the plushie. Not available in the demo version. Achievements not available in the demo version. Well, that's it for Online Obsession. I am extremely intrigued. Not playing Dark Souls. Get out of here. I don't know if there's a release date for this yet planned. I don't know. Coming soon. Item is not yet available, so it doesn't say yet. Dang. All right. Well, that was Online Confession. I thought the game was called Online Obsession. It is called Online Obsession. Online Confession. I'm confused. So that was Online Confession or Online Obsession. That was the demo. I am very intrigued for this to come out. I'm very excited. That's cool. What is that? Oh, it's just a kitty. Okay, but I don't, but I need to go. Oof. I will come back soon. Bring out the game and I will absolutely come back to you.